Hello everybody, my name is Arlena Bessard, also known as #MassageGenius. You can find me on Facebook at Heavenly Hands Massage and Bodywork or the gram at Heavenly Hands Massage _Bodywork. Today I have with me Miss Angel Savoy and Jonathan Savoy. So I just have a couple questions for you guys. So the first one is, how did you guys meet or get together? And feel free to both of you answer, either separately together, whatever you want to do.
We first met, actually, Jonathan was only 14.
Okay.
And believe it or not, I was 19 and married to my high school sweetheart. Why was I married at 19? I don't know. But anyway, but his brother was married to a friend of mine. So he would be at the house with his nieces and nephews, and I would be visiting my friend. He would be visiting his brother, so I would see him. Now, of course, at 14 and 19, I was already married. I wasn't thinking, nothing of that. So that was actually when we met. We didn't get together until after, well, he was 19 years old and I was 24, and I was separated, now heading towards divorce. And that's when we actually got together. And it was actually right after his high school graduation party that I was helping them prepare for, because again, he was married to a friend. His brother was married to a friend of mine. Yeah. So we just, it was then when I was looking at him and I was kind of like, I never noticed Jonathan was that cute. And my friend was like, gross, don't do it. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it, he's too young. That is gross. My little brother is older than him, so that would never happen. And that was 16 years ago. So
that's funny. So for your end, how did that come along for you? Because you saw her, what were you thinking when you're either 14, 19, or, how did that from your end?
At that time, I didn't even have a clue. My mind wasn't even there. So, when we came about, I never thought, I didn't know this was gonna come about, but I'm just thankful that, hey, it did. God put us in the right path to, see one another, and I'm just thankful for that.
So, was she like the aggressor, so to speak, or the person that just kind of, you're smiling for me, so this must be, yes, I must be on target. Was she kind of like the aggressor where she said something to you, and then you just kind of fit into it, so to speak?
Yeah, she was the aggressor. Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
The little cougar was coming out.
And I had never, ever dated a young guy. I remember.
Were you you dated older, just your age?
Always. My sister was 5 years older than me, and my brother was 2 years younger. So I always had this thing to not date anybody younger, because my brother was just an idiot to me.
Brother.
And my sister always treated me like a child, like we couldn't relate. Mm-hmm. So I never dated anybody 5 years older than me, because I based that on me and my sister's relationship. And I didn't date anybody younger than me, period, because I just thought my brother was a psycho. So I always dated people like my age or maybe a year or two older. But I've liked people, in high school, and then they would tell me their age, and I was like, oh, that's the end of that. So I literally didn't even give it an opportunity. I don't care how awesome they were when they told me their age, and they could have been born in the same year. My birthday is August, and if they were like, well, I'm October 1980, I'm like, wow, I'm 2 months older than you. That's gross. So I literally never entertained it on no level. So when, the thought of even entertaining that, I was like, Jonathan is too young. That's weird. So the fact that it happened, and the fact that it happened at his graduation party, it was
never say never.
Yeah.
They say never say never. I have learned to kind of live by that, because you never know where you will be, what you would do until you get there.
And that's true, because I just was trying to use him as a hookup, he's young, he'll be down with that, and he was like, no, I'm not down with that.
Pull them handcuffs out.
Yeah. But it works. Some people say stuff, you have to do this and get to know people and this and that. We were engaged within 6 months.
So that brings me to my next question. How did you know, for you, Jonathan, how did you know that she was the one? Because obviously you dated before, that kind of thing, but how did you know that she was like, yes, this is me right here, that's Mrs. Savoy?
By the way, she cared for me, she looked out for me, she wanted the best for me, and once she kept, pointing out that she was there for me, I just knew she was gonna be the one.
Wow. What about for you, Angel? I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
Because he was just different. All my bad qualities were his good qualities.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
he's very kind, he's generous, he always used to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I was always like, no, lies, no, not doing it, no.
He is your balance.
So he showed me to be different. Don't be so quick to speak, you know, listen to people sometimes, give people a chance, don't be scared to help people. And I was kind of like,
You don't have to be
and I was,
super hard.
yeah, and that's, you know, so when I saw that, you know, I started softening up over the years, but also taught him to protect himself too, because there was people that were always trying to get over because he was kind.
That's his nature.
So it was a good balance. So it was times when I'm sure he wanted me to get people. You know what I mean? Like, people be doing
It
stuff.
wasn't in me to do.
Yeah,
I'm
he
looking for
was
you like, hey,
my
step
wife
up.
goes and he'd be like, babe, calm down. And I'm like, okay.
That's
so
funny.
over the years, it's definitely gotten better. Actually, some days I feel like we reverse roles. Because sometimes he'd be so turned up, I'm like, what are you doing?
So if somebody messes with you or the girls, I could see that making
Oh,
the other
yeah.
part of his nature come out
No
naturally.
doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
She had taught me because I didn't see people that, you know, to do people wrong. You know, for no reason.
Everybody didn't have the same
And she
spirit
taught
as you.
me
That
how
could be
to
hard.
look for that and point it out. So, you know, I'm
Gotcha.
thankful for that because now I can point out when people are trying to get over.
Gotcha. So how do you guys keep it together? You guys have kids, you have busy lives, you have, is it 2 businesses, is that correct? Or you have more than one business, both of you guys. So how do you guys keep everything together? You took a deep breath at the same time. I love that. It's like you practiced it. That was gold.
For me, I think it's the most important thing is we know how to get away.
Okay.
You know, when most people incorporate their children, incorporate their families into everything, we know how to be like, I don't want to say, but you know what I mean.
Like,
You know how we know how to get
I
away
need a break.
from.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you just need a break.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
take a break.
get our time in.